What's going on, guys? Tonight I'll be bringing you my Fanduel picks, and I'll do my recap also. Um, so last night, it wasn't too great for me. Lately, I've been on a terrible run. I've been losing a lot, but that's just how it is with daily fantasy. Just like real basketball, you can't really have a memory with this stuff because one night you can win a lot, next night you can win nothing. Just like in the NBA, once you lose, you can't dwell on that loss. You got to go out and win the next game. And just like if you win, you can't be focused on that win and then go out in the next game and lose. So last night I won about $6. I played a GPP 50-50. I mean GPP and 50-50. I placed in the 50-50. I'll show you that. I placed 19th out of 40, out of 80. Top 40 winners win. So I went with Lacey Galloway. Great play, only 4,800. He's been hitting value easily. 33. That's really good for him. Knicks beat OKC, which is surprising. I know Westbrook went for 40 last night. Galloway went for 18, 4 and 4, 3 steals. Kyrie Irving went off, 68 points, his career high, 55, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. He hit 11 3-pointers. They beat the Blazers. Went with Monte Ellis against Houston because of that hardened defense. 33 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 44 points. Good game. DeMar DeRozan, 27 hit value, only 6,800. Wilson Chandler, I thought I was going to get a little bit more out of him, only with 21 points. Chandler, you could do better than that. Ariza had a pretty bad night. The first half, he had -1, and I guess he picked it up in the second half. Nene, I still won without him playing. Last minute, they wanted to decide Nene's hurt because of his toe, which he played the previous night. So, I don't know. I guess that was a bad pick because he did not play. But even though I still, made it. Thaddeus Young versus Boston, 29 points, which is pretty good for him. And Al Jefferson, I thought was one of the best plays of the night, and it was 38. I mean, one of the best centers of the night. 38. He was in the starting lineup versus the Spurs, who are not very good on defense. So I went with Thaddeus Young. Al Jefferson. Geez, Monte Ellis was only 5% owned. Wow. Okay, let's go to the GPP that I placed in. I won only 250 in that. Okay, 250. I placed 9,343. My line was 275. I went with Lacey Galloway again, 33 points. I went with Russell Westbrook. Now, if I would have went with Russell and Kyrie, oh man, I would have placed a lot higher. But whatever. Russell Westbrook, 40 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 52 points. That's great. DeMar DeRozan, 27. Eric Bledsoe, I thought he was going for 40 tonight, but he didn't do much. Even though they did win, only 24. Come on. Wilson Chandler, 21. Chandler Parsons, I thought this was going to be a revenge game for him because he played for Houston last year. He did okay, 21 points, but that's not much. That's about it. 4 turnovers. Really hurt him. Could have had 30. Jason Smith, one of the players of the night, only 7.4 owned. 4,200. He hit 35. That's really good for him. The last 5 games, I think he's hit 24 and over. Then I went with Patrick Patterson, 6.5% owned. Sacramento isn't really good against power forwards, but he didn't really do much with 17. And then Al Jefferson again, with 38. So that was my lineup for last night. I did okay, and tonight this is my lineup. This is one of many lineups. It's so hard to choose tonight. So many good plays at point guard. So it's hard to pick. Shooting guard very limited, and so is small forward. So I have a couple lineups where this is my only lineup actually with Oladipo in here. I wanted to get him in here just in case he went off. I'll show you my other lineups after. Lacey Galloway again, Indiana, not good against point guards at all. George Hill's still out. Or is he out? I don't even know if he's out. Let me see if he's out. He's a game time decision. He was out this last game though. But yeah, Lacey Galloway should be a great play, especially if Carmelo's out. He's questionable tonight. I got Brandon Knight versus Orlando. Brandon Knight should go for 40. Orlando's horrible against point guards. It was really tough against him and Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose is against the Lakers. I might switch that out. I'm not sure yet. But Derrick Rose, he's getting a ton of minutes, but he's not really doing as much as I think he would. But also, neither is Brandon Knight. So, but if Bulls do pull a blowout, Rose is possibly goes to sit because of how his injuries have affected him and everything. So I don't know about that. So Brandon Knight, Jordan Clarkson versus Chicago. Jimmy Butler. Hopefully Jimmy Butler's out. Because if he is, he won't have to worry about defense. Clarkson won't have to worry about getting D'd up by Jimmy Butler, and he's getting a lot of minutes. 37, 28, 29 his last 3 games. His last game, before this one, he didn't take advantage of it. But last game, he went for 27 points. Kobe's out. Nick Young's out. He's going to be stepping up to the plate. Victor Oladipo, he's hit 30 his last 10 games. He's averaging 30, pretty much. And he fills the stat sheet everywhere. Get your steal a game. Also, not too many turnovers. But yeah, it was tough. Shooting guard's tough tonight. Aflalo can be in play. Tony Allen could be out. Antetokounmpo, Orlando's bad. Tim Hardaway, Melo's out. Wayne Ellington, he's a good play. He went for 40 last game. He's going to have to step it up too with Kobe out and Nick Young. But yeah, shooting guard's going to make or break you tonight. Same with small forward. I went with Jeff Green. Just to fit him in, I wanted to go with Wilson Chandler, but I couldn't really. He's too expensive for what I wanted to do. But of course, I have other lineups to play around with that. So, I went with Jeff Green. Every time I pick him, he just ruins it for me. He doesn't live it up to expectations. Even though he's getting 30 minutes usually every game, he's not producing that well. Last game he scored 17. I believe I had him on my team. And he didn't do anything for me. He cost me a game. So hopefully he can give me a 25 range. Hopefully he can give me a 30. That's what I need out of him. Chris Ellington versus Orlando, one of the worst teams against small forwards. Chris Ellington getting 30 minutes a game. He's usually consistent. He had a couple bad games right here, 12 and 19. And I think I had him on one of my teams. One of those games. So hopefully he can give me a 35. That would be really good against Orlando. Paul Gasol, probably one of the better plays tonight versus former team, the Lakers, nobody can defend him. He's going for 50. Knock on wood. Zach Randolph against a horrible Denver team. He should go for 40. He's locked in there pretty much, almost. 32, 46, 36, 36, 37, 36. He's locked. As long as it isn't a blowout and he doesn't get sat out, man, we're all good. Marc Gasol, he turned 30 today. Maybe his birthday, he scores 80 versus Denver. But he's a great pick. And also, Vucevic is a good pick too against Milwaukee. I have a couple lineups with him in there. Noah's also a good pick with the Lakers. It's just tough tonight. So, yeah, I'm rolling with this team. I'll show you a couple of my other lineups. I'm going to make a couple more too. You know how I like to roll with a bunch of lineups. Why not? Why not take a chance? So I got Derrick Rose and Knight here. Wayne Ellington, who should get a lot of minutes. Jordan Clarkson, who should get a lot of minutes. Wilson Chandler, who should get a lot of minutes. Hopefully he lives it up tonight. Chris Middleton, like I said earlier. Paul Gasol, Zach Randolph, and I went with Noah. Only 6,500. Last game he scored 40, or was it 53 or something like that. So hopefully that's a sign to come where he is unstoppable again. Especially versus the Lakers. Nobody can D him up. Who's gonna guard him? Robert Sacre? Boozer? No. So I'm rolling with them. See a lot of lineups. I got these 4 guys because they're like the better plays tonight, and these guys should hit value. I went with David West over here. New York, bad. So David West should do good. I might switch that up again though, because when I was first making these lineups, I thought that David West was playing the Magic. But either way, this should be a good play tonight. I'm gonna roll with him in one of the lineups. Might switch this out though. I have 1,200 remaining, so might boost that up a little bit. A lot of these lineups are the same. I still have to get a lineup with Gasol, I still have to get a lineup with Gasol, Zach, and Gasol, other Gasol. So you might want to stack Gasols tonight. Oh yeah, for my late games, let me show you my late games. Right here I got Lawson and Brooks. Jimmy Butler's out. Brooks should make a good play. He's usually consistent with getting 25 around there, especially with the Lakers. He should get a little bit more. Wayne Ellington and Clarkson probably pretty much close to the best plays for late night games. Wilson Chandler, Jeff Green, Gasol, Randolph, and Gasol. And then over here I got Derrick Rose and Ty Lawson. I wanted to stack at point guard. And then I went with Jordan Hill as the center. Because he gets you about 28, 25 maybe. So he should have an okay game tonight versus Chicago. And if Gasol is taking him, usually whoever Gasol is guarding, they usually score a little bit more points because Gasol isn't very great on defense. So that's my plays. Also down here I went cheap, a little bit cheaper, because he is playing the Lakers, and even if there's a blowout, he still gets in there. So that's my lineup, guys. Let me know if you think. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should change anything. Tell me your lineups. Tell me if I should critique anything or move them around, because I'm all open ears, guys. So thanks for watching, and that's today's video. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.